This is Eric from Pack Hacker, and today we're taking a look at the ALPAKA Travel Packing Cube, which I've been testing for the past 2 weeks. If you find this video helpful, make sure you subscribe so we can continue making content like this to help you travel smarter. Let's dive in. So the primary material that we're working with here is a ripstop nylon. If you look closely there, you can see that ripstop texture, and I really dig this material. It feels very durable. It also feels pretty water resistant. Actually, this was just in the rain a few moments ago. You can see that it's still surviving, and the stuff on the inside is dry, so it does a pretty good job if it gets, lightly wet, but obviously you don't want to take this thing out in a downpour or anything like that. But it does feel a little bit heavier than other packing cubes, at least that I have experience with. Typically packing cubes are very lightweight, so they don't add up to a lot of weight in your pack or anything like that. And not that this is, by any means a heavyweight packing cube, but it does feel a little bit heavier. And if you compare the weight to other packing cubes, you will notice that it does weigh more than sometimes a packing cube set that comes with like 3 packing cubes. And we do have an additional compression zipper here, which adds to that as well. But overall, pretty happy with the look of this, and just very minimalistic. You see it's got the ALPAKA logo there on this little tab. Kind of feels like Hypalon. I'm not sure if it actually is, but it feels and looks pretty nice. No big ALPAKA logo on here or anything like that. We got YKK zippers throughout this pack on this front pocket, the main compartment, and then on this compression zipper. So, you know what you're getting from YKK. Great brand, nothing really to report on that. But we do have these nice little tabs here that also kind of feel like that Hypalon material. We've seen these from ALPAKA in the past. They're really easy to hold on to. They have a little loop if you want to stick your finger through there, and you can just kind of yank it open like that. And they also have this little kind of button right there. So if it is kind of wet and slippery, you can kind of like grab that with your nail and pull it. So nothing, negative really to report on hardware here at all, except it just is a little bit heavier than I'm used to seeing from other packing cubes. We do have a top handle here, no padding or aeration, but didn't really expect there to be. It's a packing cube. You're not really going to be carrying this all day. I do like it when they have a nice handle though, because it's easier to pull it out of your day pack, travel backpack, whatever you're pulling it out of. And then like say, you have a overnight flight and you want to change when you get to the airport. You don't have to take your whole bag in the bathroom. You can just take this and you're ready to go. But as I mentioned, overall, very happy with the look of this thing. Very sleek, and there's only black available right now. So if you want something more saturated, you're not going to be able to get that. But overall, it looks nice, but let's see how it operates. So another thing that I'm not really used to when it comes to packing cubes is having a secondary compartment. Typically packing cubes are just, one big dump pocket. You put all your clothing in there and you're ready to go. But this one does have a secondary compartment right here. And right now I've actually just got a little fake passport stored in there, because typically when I'm traveling with a passport, I kind of like to hide it in a not obvious place. Sometimes bags have passport pockets or something like that, but I feel like if someone was trying to find my passport, which I don't think people typically are, I don't think they would really look in my packing cube. Maybe they would, I don't know, but that's just a place that I would put it. And also to kind of illustrate that there isn't a ton of room in here. So this is packed out pretty, densely, and it is compressed right now, and there's just probably less than an inch of space there. So if you didn't have this packed out as much, you could probably stow some, socks and underwear in there, or, just various small items like hat, gloves, or something like that. But right now, you're not really fitting much in there because so much is, being used by the main compartment. So a passport slides in there pretty easily. If you had like a small book or a notebook, you could probably slide that in there as well. Don't know why you'd want to put a notebook in your packing cube, but someone could probably ask me why I would put my passport in my packing cube, and you'd probably have a good reason for that. So it is a nice inclusion. It doesn't really get in the way or take up any extra space, but obviously the zipper does add a little bit of weight, but that doesn't bother me, so I can't really complain about it. We have a compression zipper here, so I'll unzip that so you can kind of see how wide it is right now, and then after I unzip it, you are going to get quite a bit wider. So added quite a bit. I mean, it might probably not twice as big, but it did add quite a bit of width there. It really does do a good job of compressing your clothes. So if you're looking for a, this is, I believe, 8 liters when it's completely, full and open. So you can really cinch that down a lot for, 8 liters. Getting it down to as small as it was, I think, is a pretty good shout. But because of the materials, it maybe doesn't feel like it's as small as it could be. Maybe that's just me being nitpicky, but just I can't really get over how hefty these materials are. We'll open up the main compartment here now. Opens, like a standard packing cube, just with a lid. Nothing on the lid here. I like that this is kind of looks white on the screen right now, but it is actually gray, so you can find your clothing pretty easily against that. So unless you have a, gray clothing that perfectly matches this, but even then, this is kind of shiny, so you can probably find it anyways. So I'm gonna pull these clothes out just so you can kind of get a better look on the bottom of the packing cube, because we got some good stuff going on down there. So as you can see, there is something unique down here on the bottom of this packing cube. So this is an odor absorbing mesh. I believe it is Japanese odor absorbing mesh. So at least in my testing so far, I haven't really maybe my clothes just don't stink that much, but I haven't really noticed this picking up any odors and absorbing them from my clothes or anything like that. But in theory, I guess it does work. I've heard of these and used these in the past, and they do work, but I have had issues in the past with certain kinds of odor absorbing things, absorbing odors, and then they kind of smell over time. No issues at all with that so far, but that's just 2 weeks of use. We'll update the usage timeline if we run into that issue. But at the end of the day, it doesn't really affect anything. It is a bit heavier. I mean, I can't really quantify how thick it is. Just like it's just not that thick, but it does add a little bit of weight, but it doesn't change how I use these packing cubes at all. And I'm not really someone who really cares about, a couple grams difference between the liner material and this mesh. So I guess I'll give Alpaka the benefit of the doubt and say that this mesh is actively doing something, even though I really haven't noticed it. And I think most average users won't, but maybe if you're living out of this thing and you're stowing dirty clothes in there more often, then maybe that's when the mesh really comes into play. And it's just nice to see a packing cube that's doing something a little bit different. Typically you just see, the lightweight materials I mentioned earlier. Now it's empty, you can kind of really get a good look at it. And I'm gonna close this up now so you can actually see a little bit. I'll do the compression zipper too, just so you can kind of see that front pocket in action when there isn't as much stuff in there. So there's a lot more room to work with now, obviously, because the main compartment isn't all packed out. So you can really use this for a lot of things. You don't necessarily have to use it for clothes. If you want just like something to compress your goods inside your backpack that doesn't have as much organization, you can do that. And those materials really lends itself to lasting a long time, no matter what you use it for. So there you have it, the ALPAKA Travel Packing Cube. Thanks for keeping it here at Pack Hacker, your guide to smarter travel. We'll see you in the next one.